Hello everyone, welcome to the wood shop. Before we do any work, we need to make sure that we are safe. Always wear safety glasses, hearing protection if necessary, remove jewelry, tie back long hair, tuck in loose clothing, and always wear closed-toed shoes. Today we're talking about drill press safety. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we are safe. We have our safety glasses on, and we need to remove jewelry. That includes rings, bracelets, watches, any loose necklaces or anything like that. You want to tuck in the tassels from your hoodie and tuck in any loose clothing so that nothing can get stuck in the chuck of the drill and cause you harm. We also need to tie back long hair and make sure that we never ever wear gloves. Gloves and machines do not mix. Next thing we need to do is make sure the machine itself is safe. We're going to isolate the power at the silver box, and then we're going to make sure the machine cannot turn on. I've already done this, so now we're free to make changes to the machine because we know it's safe. Here we are looking at drill bits. Small drill bits spin faster than large drill bits because if they're traveling at the same speed, the circumference of the circles are different. So if these were both spinning at 60 RPM, 60 revolutions per minute, this would have to travel this distance in 1 second. If this drill bit were doing the same, it's covering a lot more ground. So big drill bits must be slowed down. So drill with slow speeds with large drill bits and fast speeds with small drill bits. Okay, here we are at the drill press. We're going to install our drill bit, place it into the chuck, make sure it's centered, and then our chuck key tightens up the drill bit into the chuck. There are 3 holes around the chuck. Make sure you tighten all 3 of them, and never ever leave this in the chuck. It's in one of 2 places. It's in your hand because you're tightening a drill bit into the chuck or removing one, or it is in its resting place in its holder. Never ever leave it in the chuck because it can become a projectile if somebody accidentally turns the machine on. Okay, so now our drill bit is installed. We need to locate where our hole is going to be. We locate where our hole is going to be by putting crosshairs. So we're going to find the center of this board. It's 9 wide, 9 centimeters. So we're going to go 4.5. Square that line. And I'm going to go 2.5 centimeters down. Okay? Oh, my ruler's running away. Okay, so we should have crosshairs like that. That indicates where the center of the hole is going to be, and that's where we want to drill. We should always clamp our material. So I like to align my cut first, make sure my cut path is in the right place. That looks pretty good there. And now we'll clamp in place. So I always have a sacrificial board underneath my project so that it supports the cut on the backside. Otherwise, it will cut a chunk and blow a chunk of wood out the back, and you won't have a nice clean cut on the follow through. Okay, so now we made all of the changes to the machine. It's still not going to turn on us accidentally because we isolated the power. So at this point, we're ready to go. Another double check of our alignment. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to I'm going to energize the machine, and now it will turn on. But speed is pretty good for this size of drill bit, and we're going to drill a little bit and back out every once in a while to 1, let the bit cool down, and 2, let the chips make their way out of the hole. All right, so I'm all the way through. You can usually feel when you go through, or you can see when the chips, the color of the chips changes. So we're good. Make sure you isolate the power again for the next person so the machine is safe. Also, we're going to be making changes to it, removing our piece of wood and removing our drill bit so we can put it away. So there's made a nice clean hole and very little chip out on the back side because we had a nice piece supporting the wood on the back side. Thank you for watching drill press safety, and look forward to the demo in class and a safety test to follow. See you next time.